the motivation, they start losing the confidence. They say that we are not made for this, we should have. Challenging thing they feel is that this transition from class 10 to class 11, we used to get a 95 99 percentile. They feel like drastic change. So that is also one gap I feel that they face problem with. Recently only I met a lot of class 11 students. Specifically I was visiting my hometown, and there I have some students already, so, and some students from Unacademy also. The major problem they talk about, or the most challenging thing they feel is that this transition from class 10 to class 11. They say, sir, we are towards the end of class 11 now, and even now we are not confident that we can pursue an exam like JEE and all. And they also say, sir, till 10th, class 10th, we used to like maths and science. We used to get a 95, 99 percentile. Some of them got 99% in their class 10th. And in class 11th, towards the end, they'll start losing the motivation. They start losing the confidence. They say that we are not made for this. We should have thought of something else. We should have tried something else. We are in the wrong game now. We are not for JEE. So I know that what is the reason behind it, but I want to ask you that how to guide them. What is the main reason behind this demotivation towards the end?
Correct. Actually, I have also met some students who are like facing these kind of problems. So one thing I have realized about these kind of students, that firstly they have, like in class 10th they have some particular level, like in class 10th they have set some level, because 10th is not like something which is very big deal, but students feel like it is very big deal. I have got 99% and it is like everything I have achieved. But when they come to class 11th or 12th, they feel like drastic change. There is like in syllabus change, there are like timetable change, all the things are changed.
Correct.
So one thing I've realized, that when they start studying a particular chapter, so what they try is they try to get expertise in that particular chapter first of all.
Right.
But what they have to understand is they can't get expertise in that particular chapter first of all, and they suppose that they have started studying kinematics.
Okay.
They have studied, they just tried some problems also, but when they are giving some mock test or something, like some giving extra
practice
tests,
right.
So they are feeling like I'm not getting marks, I'm not able to solve the questions in that particular pressure.
Completely, yeah.
Exactly. So they again come to the kinematics and they again try those things. Some backlogs get created.
Correct.
So that particular thing, they just, when they are trying to get that particular expertise, they are lagging in the syllabus, and then this lagging continues.
They actually try to do it like the way they used to do in class 10th.
They think that I have studied, like for example, they have studied in class 10 a particular chapter, current electricity. That's a very small chapter in class 10. Now they can solve each and every problem in class 10th for current electricity, because there is not that much vast syllabus.
Right.
So they try to repeat the same thing in class 11th, and they just get stuck in that particular thing.
Exactly, sir. With the maths also, same thing happens. Till class 10, actually, chapters like surface area or even trigonometry, you can relate it to daily life, real life problems. Okay, this is the volume. If I fill this much of liquid, this is going to be the space covered, and all that. Everything is very much, relatable and solvable also. But as they move in class 11, especially for the students or aspirants who are preparing for an exam like JEE, the syllabus itself, first of all, syllabus increases, and not everything can be related directly to real life. For example, permutations and combinations, you can relate very few scenarios that okay, this is happening, this is something which we might use in life. But binomial theorem, differentiation, and topics like straight lines and all, they cannot always connect it. So that is also one gap I feel that they face problem with. The level increases, the challenge increases, the amount of syllabus, the amount of problem increases in a huge aspect. And then class 12 again is another level. So this is one reason even I feel that they actually try to compare it to class 10. Somehow they feel that okay, somewhat level will change, just like 9 to 10 it's going to, but 9 to 10 is nothing in compared to class 10 to class 11. In class 11 it's an entirely different tangent, entirely different scenario.
One more thing I want to add in this, that in class 10th, when they are doing a particular chapter, they get confident about that. Like I'm very confident, like I can do everything in that particular chapter. But in class 11, they don't get that kind of confidence. But let me tell you one thing, you can't get that particular confidence in class 11. You can't get that confidence. So what you need to do is, you just need to understand the basics of the particular chapter, any chapter, whatever it is. So just understand the basics of the chapter, which you have already read in class 9th and 10th also. Then go to the practice, and practice with the help of PYQs the best solution of that particular chapter. Anything you can do.
For example, like simply there is not much of relation between your, generally people say that class 10 and class 12 is related and 9 and 11 is related.
Correct.
But it's not exactly like that.
Yes.
Your expectations are wrong, right? Don't take it exactly like that. For example, if we talk about the list of chapters from class 10 and class 11 in maths, and even if we can take in physics
also, same.
in class 10 you have real numbers and polynomials and all, which are there in class 11. Hardly very similar topics also, if we talk about like statistics is there in both class 10 and 11, but the difference is a lot. It's not exactly same. You have to learn a lot many new things. So first of all, start from scratch. Okay, leave your class 10 behind and already be ready for being in a new battle. You have to give more time, more practice, especially if you're preparing for exam like JEE. Take your class 11 as separately different challenge only. Don't be like how you were in class 10. That amount of hard work you did in class 10th, it's nothing in compared to the one you require for class 11.
Correct.
The list itself, the syllabus itself might look same, or some topics, most of the topics won't even look same to you. But some topics, even if they look same, as soon as you open class 11 book, you see that, okay, some topics are same, so it's not going to be that difficult for me, and you decide that, okay, I can do it. But as soon as you fall into it, you start losing the confidence. The reason is your expectations are wrong.
Exactly. You need to accept the fact that you're in class 11th, not in class 10th. Acceptance is the best part of this journey.
So, sir, what would you suggest the students who are right now facing this type of challenge in class 11? They are losing motivation, or they are trying to give up, or trying to get away from their preparation. They dreamt of JEE, but right now they might be feeling that no, we have dreamt something very big. So what will be your take on this, or suggestion on this?
Like previously I said that firstly you need to cover the basics, then go to the practice, and other thing you need to add in this, which teachers generally don't tell you, that you need to be confident about all these things. And what you need to do is, firstly, like we are also doing on this particular channel, firstly we are covering all the theory. You don't get expertise in this particular sessions that we will be covering all the like we are covering, but you will not be expert in this particular chapter after covering the theory from our lectures. You will know all the topics, you will know all the basics, but what we try to do is, you just need to know all the things about we are going to do in this particular chapter. Then what you need to do is, you just need to cover the PYQs, which we are going to do on this particular channel from 2002 to 2024. So one thing I need to tell the students also, that I have analyzed a pattern in the PYQs. Like there is a pattern from 2002 to 2018. I have divided the PYQs in two segments. One is from 2002 to 2018, then 2019 to 2024. Like
there is a difference. There is a lot of difference.
Like in the 2002 2018, there is a pattern, like the PYQs, which you are like AIEEE 2007 to 2008, these PYQs are being repeated in 19, 20, 24. I have also made a video on this particular topic. So if you have covered that segment also, students also comment on this channel or other channels also, that sir, please cover the PYQs of 19 to 24. Please don't go into the 7 or those particular times.
This is not the correct.
I need to tell you that you should do those particular PYQs, because those are covering the new possibilities of the questions which can come in 2025 or 2026.
Correct.
So this is the particular thing you need to do is.
So basically, if we summarize it, students, you need two things. First, strong fundamental basic knowledge of the chapter, of every topic of that chapter, every trick and technique to solve particular type or particular category of questions. This will give you confidence. Then second thing is competence. Competence means how are you going to compete in a big level of examination. That can be covered by previous year questions. Again, that will also give you confidence. You might be practicing from your modules or books which you are following, but the main change or main confidence which will give you is the PYQs, and not only 5 years. See, many people will tell you that 5 years PYQs are enough.
Correct.
But with 5-year PYQs, you are not going to be prepared for 2026, 2025, completely prepared. You are, if you are aiming for 99 percentile in mains and cracking advanced, you need to go through PYQs of all the years. I would say from 83 to 2024, but that also not required because that time syllabus used to be different and many things used to be different. So on this channel now, for you, we have bought a new series in which we'll be first covering your concepts regarding the chapter, and after that, next week itself, we'll be doing all the PYQs from 2002 to 2024. This is going to bring a lot of change in your preparation. So we require that if till now you have not subscribed the channel, please subscribe it. Click on the notify me button so that every session for physics, chemistry and maths should be there in your notification, and you can prepare a chapter completely with full confidence and you do not feel this challenge of class 10 and class 11. Stick with us, be prepared, be ready for hard work, and we'll be working hard with you.
And one more thing I also want to add in this session, that the exam which you are going to appear, that is the exam of the problems, not the theory. People ask that I am going to give the examination in 2026. Why are you doing the PYQs for 2026 now and also from 2002 to 2024? So let me tell you one thing. You are going to sit in the examination which is of the questions, which are the problems not the theory. So just start practicing the PYQs. That will help you in 2020, whether you are 2025 or 2026, whenever class you are in, it will help you for sure. That is my message for you.
Problem solving is a skill which can be obtained or acquired by solving the problems only. So that is why we have bought this series, and we are very hopeful that we are going to help you in this preparation. So subscribe the channel first of all and stick with us, stay with us for all the amazing sessions that we are going to do. There'll be long sessions, but there'll be very helpful sessions for you all. And that's all. Thank you.